tell me your name and your business.
So I'm Sailynn from Shopping with Sailynn is my online women's boutique, and it is online only, and we sell women's clothing and accessories for beautiful women who like to turn heads and make waves.
Yay. Awesome. Why did you decide to sign up for the Six-Figure Blueprint?
I signed up for the Six-Figure Blueprint because I own another business in another industry, which is a franchise. And to me, having the support and coaching behind me through the franchise system was the equivalent of having Emily. And so Emily to me has been the coach and the mentor. And so I thought that after spending 20 minutes on a phone call with her, that she just proved that the Six-Figure Blueprint would be a great thing for my new business. I think it really helped me get up and going faster than the average business with her coaching. So I truly believe in coaching and mentoring, and I think also just having the group of women that were in the group has been beneficial, because you hear everyone else's challenges and questions and you're like, oh my God, that's a great question. So then you didn't think to ask it yourself, but then you have those answers that maybe people that have been in business longer have more experience. So I think it was a really good idea to sign up for me.
Cool. So what did you most enjoy about the Six-Figure Blueprint?
I think I loved the basic layout of it. It was coaching, but it was not, high stress. If you, wanted to participate, you could, but you weren't forced. So you didn't feel like you were on the spot, but I loved the fact that there were women. It was all women, which is great because women do wonderful things together. I love the fact that we had access to Emily in our Facebook group, which was huge. I also loved that there was a variety of different businesses. So there was brick and mortar, there was fashion trucks, there was online only. So we all kind of learned from each other. And, I'm online only, but just because, someone that had a fashion truck was talking, I learned so much from them, what kind of things were selling good for them, what kind of sales were they doing, all different things that I think are transferable information from different types of businesses.
Cool. I like that. Yeah, you're totally right. I like the mix up too. It makes it more interesting because you hear, we even had an Amazon seller this time, and even she was like, I'm learning so much. And so, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was huge to hear from women that have been in business all different time frames. So, there was someone else brand new like myself, and then there was other people that have been in business for years, and then people that have been in, fashion truck only and now doing brick and mortar. And so it was great that there was variety because you could learn different things from everyone.
Yeah. So how would you say that your business evolved over the course of the Blueprint?
I have to admit that I did not go in with a plan because that's just me. But I feel like the Blueprint gave me the plan that I needed to run a successful business. So I opened in October. Our class started in October. It kind of gave me that kick to get going. And now going into 2017, I have an amazing plan on what I want to buy, what styles, what sales do I want to run, what markdowns do I want to use, how to buy clothes, how to price them. So I think it gave me so many opportunities to put things down on paper and also just get things sorted out in my head of what I actually wanted to do. It wasn't so all over the place. I actually now have, plan of actions for different things that need to happen within the business.
Cool. Yeah, I think having that plan is something that a lot of women go into opening a boutique and then they realize like, oh my God, I can't just buy clothes and sell them. I actually like have to have a marketing plan and a markdown strategy and, you know, what am I doing on social media? And they don't realize that till after. So it's cool that you kind of like went in knowing you needed that plan and now you kind of come out having that plan.
Yeah. And I think priceless is, you know, the plan and what I learned from everything, because it really helped me kick off the business. And now I'm ready for, you know, round 2.
Awesome. Tell me, like, what do you feel like were some tangible results that came out of the course in terms of like numbers or motivation or goals hit, things like that?
So I think first of all, the biggest tangible thing is that I actually have goals and a plan now. But you know, I opened in mid-October and I had a goal for November and I exceeded that goal by 50%. So to me, that was amazing. And I'm on track to exceed that goal again in December. And I really think that knowing how to buy the clothes, how to mark them down, how to price them, and all those things are really allowing me to keep that plan in place and just keep modifying it to make it better. As far as personal goals, I think I was able to really, again, put a plan in place of, you know, where do I want to be in 3 months, 6 months, next year at this time? What do I want my life to look like? How much do I want to work on this? You know, how much do I need to do and where do I need to go personally in order for me to get this business up and running? You know, starting a business is not easy and maintaining a business is harder. So I'm happy that I now have the plans and goals in place to, you know, execute my first year in business.
Cool. I love that. I love that. I love that you broke all your goals too by 50%. That's awesome.
Yay!
That's so great. What would you say to someone who was considering the 6-figure blueprint? Maybe they're on the fence. Maybe they, you know, they're like, oh, it's such an investment, or I don't know if I have time, or if I don't know if I have the money. Like, what would you kind of say to them?
So I'm not a big school person, never have been. You know, I like to learn what I love. And, you know, obviously if I decided to invest money into a new business, then I better love it. So I think that if you're either a new business or an existing business, whether you're doing good, bad, great, you want to take your business to the next level, whether that's making more money, expanding, you know, to a different type of store, whether it's, you know, expanding your line of goods, whatever it may be. Training and coaching and mentoring is investing in yourself. And so no one else is going to believe in you as much as you believe in yourself. And, you know, you have to be confident that the time and energy that you put in is going to come back, you know, 3 times fold, 10-fold, whatever it may be. And I just think when you look at the money that you're going to invest in yourself, in your business, and it all comes back to your family and your personal life and everything like that, you're going to be like, wow, that was the best money I ever spent, because you know what? I just increased my revenue by, you know, 10 times that number. And so it's kind of priceless.
What was kind of that moment where you were like, oh my God, I'm so glad I did this?
For me, it was probably the Facebook class, which was a couple weeks in. In my other business, I do Facebook advertising all the time, and it's a service-based business and not a product-based business, and that's okay. But when I got the workbook and sat down and read it and compared it to Facebook and what I was doing, I was like, oh my God, like you've had no clue for a couple of years.
Oh no.
But it's just, learning from other people, and the results that I've gotten on my Facebook page have just been, truly making me happy, because I feel like the money and time that I put into it from what I learned was just, it was priceless, So, Emily knows me. I'm not a earthy, crunchy kind of gal and visionary and all of that. I'm more a logistics kind of person. But, talking about the different things that we went through and how we view different things, I think is an important part too. But it was hearing from other people too. I think that they were struggling with the same things that I was struggling with. And once we all kind of were like, the light bulb went off, you just kind of like, okay, like your mindset changed, and you just look at things differently. And then the rest of the weeks just kind of flew by, because you were excited, you were reinvigorated, you were like, okay, what's next? Give it to me. So I thought, probably a couple weeks in. So that kind of took me a couple weeks to get in and get involved. But once that light bulb went off, I was on. I was like, let's go. And I miss the class now that it's over. So I think it was a really good opportunity and a really great program.
Cool. Okay. Thank you.
We're done?
We're done. Do you want to say anything else?
No.
Any closing comments or? No, that's it. I mean, that was great.
I don't know. I love Emily. How's that?
I'll take that any day.
You can put that on repeat, like one of those, I love Emily. I love Emily.
Affirmations.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh my gosh.